Hi, it's Darina here with another activity that you might want to start using with your learners. This activity requires the use of M&Ms. Well, I can already see how you can adapt it to bringing in Skittles instead. So if you study this activity, the learners are asked to take out one and then see what the color is. For example, it's yellow, and then they check the code. So if it's yellow, they have to talk about something from their childhood. If it's green, then they have to say what they like to listen to on a regular basis, and so on. Now, this can be adapted endlessly, really. If you are teaching past simple, for instance, then you can change the prompts, and red would be something you did yesterday, orange would be something you ate yesterday, yellow would be something you bought last month, blue would be something you learned last week, and so on. Then, what if you're doing vocabulary? Let's say you're doing family members. So then red would be tell us something about your parents. Orange would be tell us something about your siblings. Yellow would be tell us something about your partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, anybody. Blue could be, well, tell us something about your grandparents, and so on. I think you got it. This can be adapted as much as you like. You could bring in a little plastic container, but I would suggest that it should not be transparent, because then I could, specifically pull out the colors that I need. If you bring in, let's say, a little container where you store things like sugar, coffee, something like that, could be a mug even. So they have to put their hand in and pick one and then check the prompts. And finally, you can ask your learners to write the prompts instead of you telling them talk about this. So after they've discussed what you said, get them to write down another code. Have red, orange, yellow, blue, brown, green written already, and leave it empty for them to fill in the prompts. And why not keep collecting these little activities? So let's say your learners made another 2, 3 for you using past simple irregular verbs. They've used it, they talked about it, and then 2 months later, you give it to them again because you have a revision lesson. This is fantastic. Really, I absolutely love this activity, and I also think that Skittles would work perfectly well, just as I said in the beginning. So I gave you a few examples to practice using past simple, then family members vocabulary, and of course this example itself shows us that we can do it as a getting to know you activity. Can you think of another language point that you can practice using this type of activity? I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be coming back with more ideas for you to bring to your learners and add a bit of variety. See you later.